Yeah, so second question I had was, what movie has more pressure to be good? The Fantastic Four coming out in July, or James Gunn's Superman, and pretty much his like real intro to the DC universe.
I gotta say Fantastic Four, just because
I think Superman has the more pressure too.
Just
based on what I've seen from the media already, like people are already like, I love Fantastic Four, and then people are like, Superman is so dumb. They should have let Zack Snyder keep it. Basically, like that. Like I see
I'm
the
not
comments
seeing
all the time.
any of that, but
people are like, "Oh, his
Superman
underwear
hate.
looks so stupid, and why has he got the dog?" Yeah, but like, there's like, it's probably a minority that they're just louder and like respond more to it. But like, a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is so dumb. I hate like cool Superman." And like, there's like a bunch of people like, and there's like the counter memes where it's like, oh, the soy jack Superman saving civilians. Where's the Chad Superman lets an entire Congress building get destroyed for the fake pick?
I've seen a lot of the Superman hate and stuff like that, but I think that's just like DC as a whole like always gets that hate, and I think
people just love Zack Snyder. I don't know.
I think Fantastic Four has more pressure just because of the way the MCU has been like in recent years. Like everybody has said like
you were talking about recent years. DC's been besides those small like.
Well, yeah, I get that. Like DC has always been like the shittier version of it or whatever.
But this is like straight off like a revamp. If this movie's bad, no one's gonna give a shit about the rest of this James Gunn universe.
But that's also kind of what I'm arguing with. Like Marvel is like we just got Thunderbolts, and
but
that one was pretty good.
I feel like we have so much more quality with Marvel.
Like
we have like a
like,
whole saga with the Infinity War.
At this point too, like Marvel's
like
just so big. It's like even if they keep putting out shit movies, like people are still gonna go watch Marvel movies. But I don't know if it's necessarily, at least for me personally too, I have more pressure on Superman because I do want it to be a very good movie. Whereas Fantastic Four, I don't really care if it's good or not. Like I want it to be good, but I don't. Maybe. I want Superman to be like. Basically, I have higher hopes for Superman than I do Fantastic Four in the sense that I want Superman to be good, whereas I don't care if the Fantastic Four movie is that good or not.
Oh, I need both of them to be fire because, there is a lot of pressure on the Fantastic Four movie to be good because if it's not, then no one's going to give a shit about Galactus or Doom. Which, it's a fair point, but it doesn't have a whole universe where Marvel is just betting with house money at this point after Endgame.
But people are starting to get like that fatigue of like, oh, it's the same storyline every time, like this and then this and then this. But like with Thunderbolts, we got a new story, and now like I think if Fantastic Four doesn't
5 super soldiers, by the way,
this guy
with Fantastic Four, I think like
old man punches the sky.
It's too good. They should have done more.
If Fantastic Four doesn't do good, I don't think people are gonna want to come back and like return for like the next Avengers movies and the other movies.
Oh, I think people will
like yes, they're still gonna come back, but they're not gonna. It's not gonna be as like big as it like used to be, and I know it's not as big as it is now, anyways. But I think it's just got a lot of pressure on it.
I think it when it boils down to is basically the pressure that like a first installment faces versus something that's already within an established universe. I think that's where like the biggest difference comes in.
Right.
I said my piece.
Yeah. But yeah,